so it sticks to the butter that was used to lubricate the tin. Gross, what a word. Oh my God, is this right? Sift the cocoa flour, gently fold, yes. This is the stupidest way of cracking an egg into a stand mixer I think ever, but that's okay. That's how I roll. New KitchenAid, hello. New machinery is so sexy. Okay guys, guide to life, love, food. Here. I don't know how I remembered how to do this on MasterChef because I have to look to see the quantities this time. Oh my God, that looks so good. Hey guys, so you've all asked for it. You wanted a recipe from MasterChef. So today I'm making my Kludkaka, which is the cake that I did for the Beauty and the Beast challenge. I learned how to make this cake through a friend named Oscar. We all watched Beauty and the Beast together, and that's how that whole story came about. Very, very simple. It is gooey and chewy in the middle, crusty on the outside, absolutely delicious. 2 eggs into your stand mixer. This is the stupidest way of cracking an egg into a stand mixer I think ever. But that's okay, that's how I roll. Another egg. Then some caster sugar, we're creaming this guy.
Cream of Sun Young Guy.
Cream of Sun Young Guy. Creaming this until it's all pale and fluffy. Oh, new KitchenAid, hello. New machinery is so sexy. While that's happening, what I'm gonna do is sift some flour and some cocoa into a separate bowl. These are my dry ingredients. Flour, cocoa combined. For all the quantities, you'll find that below. My publisher will kill me because this is actually from my book as well. But you know what? Pretty sure this recipe is everywhere now, so it's not really that exclusive to my cookbook. Okay guys, guide to life, love, food. Here. I don't know how I remembered how to do this on MasterChef because I have to look to see the quantities this time. That's done, that's done. We've got some melted butter here that I'm just gonna add some vanilla bean into. While that's beating away, that's looking so gorge, so fluffy already. I'm gonna get onto my little tin. I've got a little cake tin here. I'm just gonna rub that with butter. And then I'm gonna put cocoa into it so it sticks to the butter. This creates that beautiful crust that's quite bitter on the outside. Yum. So a Kludkaka is a very traditional Swedish dessert, usually served with strawberries and cream, sometimes vanilla bean ice cream. I'm not going to serve this with anything today because I'm just showing you how to make the cake itself. So this has now been buttered. Into that, I will pop some of this guy. This is just some more cocoa powder. Pour a little bit of it in, roll it around. So it sticks to the butter that was used to lubricate the tin. Gross, what a word. So you can see, nice amount of cocoa's in there. Pour the rest of it out. So these bits kind of burn in the tin and it becomes really beautiful and bitter. That's looking absolutely heaven. Super pale, super creamy. Let's get him out. What I'm gonna do now is gently fold the cocoa and flour. Oh my God, is this right? Sift the cocoa, flour, gently fold, yes. So a pinch of salt goes in as well. Salt loves desserts. I love salt in desserts. What this does, it just boosts the flavor of the vanilla, the cocoa, and the eggs. So we're gonna fold this through. It's gonna look pretty dry at this point. That's fine. Butter's gonna go in, and as soon as the butter goes in, it'll become a molten ball of beautiful chocolatey goodness. That's looking pretty good. Love this. I actually love learning new dishes from friends. This is from my friend Oscar, as I said before, who is Swedish. Butter melted goes in with the vanilla bean paste. We're gonna fold that through as well. Yum. Oh my God, was that 120 or did I lie? Butter, yeah, cool. A lot of you who have made this from the book before, I don't think you guys kind of realize that the inside's supposed to kind of be chewy still. So you cook it for the full 25 and it makes the cake rise too much. You want it to collapse. Once it cools down and it comes out of the oven, it should dip down and collapse a bit and become, oh, so luscious and so gooey. That's what you want. I'll show you at the end, but that's exactly what you want. I've got my oven preheating. This is looking gorge. Look at that, heaven. Almost done, maybe another 30 seconds. Cool. That goes straight into my little cake tin here. Is this a spring foam? Yeah, it is. I'm using a spring foam, it releases so much better. Now, traditionally, this cake doesn't have too much rise in it. It's quite flat, which I think is quite lovely. Obviously, it's a very rich dessert, so you don't really need to be serving too much of it. I reckon this is nice for 6 people. Or 8, if you're watching your waistline, which I pretend to, but like I usually have like half of this to myself. All right, that's all done. Set him aside. This is just gonna go into the oven at 180 for about 20 minutes, and then I'll check on it. Your skewer shouldn't come out completely dry. It should come out with a little bit of dough still on it because it would continue to cook. All you're looking for is that top to be crusty and delicious. Into the oven that goes, and I'll see you in 20 minutes my time, so about 10 seconds your time. All right, so I've just pulled the kladkaka out of the oven. If you have a look at it, it's already started to shrink. This is exactly what you're looking for. That kind of edge is really crispy. There's a nice crust on top. It's gonna keep sinking as it cools down. I'm gonna leave it to cool down before I slice into it for you guys and finish it off. So I'll see you in about 10 seconds. So guys, the kladkaka has cooled down. There, as you can see, it's sunken, it's cracked, it's beautiful, it's gorge, it's crusty. Hard on the outside, very, very gooey in the center. That took all of 23 minutes, but depending on your oven, depending on all of those things, things will change. So what you wanna do is, when you're cooking it, as it's puffing up, you can still sense that it's gooey in the middle. What you wanna do is to wobble it and just to touch it and see if it's gooey or if it's actually raw. You want it at that gooey stage. Take it out, let it sink, let it be beautiful. I'm gonna dress this up a little bit with a little bit of icing sugar. Yum. As I said before, you serve this with cream and berries. It'll be delightful, but I love taking it to the table like this and letting everyone kind of break into it with a little bit of cream on the sides and berries on the side, just so everyone can see how beautiful this Swedish dessert is. Yum. Super simple, super easy. I did this in about half an hour. You can definitely do it in less if you weren't speaking to camera. Have a go of it yourself at home. This is my Clud Kaka, taught to me by my friend Oscar. Remember to like, subscribe, do all those beautiful things, and let me know what you want to see next. See ya!